What's up, guys? Long time no see, no hear, because you can't see me in this video. Yeah, you guys read the title right. Man, it has been crazy. First of all, I want to apologize for not making a video for a while. No excuses on that. I just been. All right, so let me go back to from the beginning. So, I'm gonna fill you guys in. For those of you that don't know, let me tell you a little bit about me. Okay. I'm what you call a freelancer, right? I love to drive and I like to work a lot of hours. It's 3:30 a.m. Pacific time here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I started working today at about. 'Cause I just got home. Started working today about between 11 and 11:30 a.m. So I put in a lot of hours today. But I do that. I do that a lot. I only get about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and then I get up and I do my thing around the house and stuff, and I get out there and I work. My financial situation, guys, is I've set myself up with assets and income producing assets, and also checks and stuff that come in that cover my bills and more, right? Not a whole bunch more, but I'm what you call financially free, right? I don't have to work, but I do, and I do what I enjoy doing, and that's driving. I like to drive, and I like to meet new people. And what better place to do it in Las Vegas? So how I do that is different things. I'll do Uber, I'll do Lyft, I'll do DoorDash, Grubhub. I'll work for pizza places part time. You name it, restaurants that need delivery guys. You name it, I'll do it. I'm kind of like a freelancer, right? And I like cash. You know what I mean? I like cash, and I like getting extra cash. And I use this extra money, I guess, to buy my favorite assets. And you know what my favorite assets are? Bitcoin, silver, platinum, and gold in that order. And yeah, so let me tell you guys what happened. Now you guys can sit back and relax. I'm not gonna put any pictures up. I'm really tired. I was gonna make a couple of videos breaking it up, but I'm gonna make one long video. So I hope you guys got time. You can see the amount of time that's on this video. So I'm gonna cover what happened to me, and then I'm gonna talk about a little bit what's going on with the markets and stuff. So Wednesday, June 29th at about 10 p.m. I had three deliveries over at the Westgate Hotel and Casino on Paradise Road in Las Vegas, Nevada. About 10 p.m. I have three deliveries. So I come to the front of it. I pull up to the front, and normally when I pull up to the front, I'll pull up right by the door. But there were a couple of trucks in the way, so I couldn't do it. So I had to move up towards the left side of the front of the runway. You know how you come in? There's taxi cabs and stuff in front of a hotel. And where I parked, it had a red thing and it said no parking on the ground. And right in front of me there was a police officer. Now I didn't plan on getting out of my car for that long. I was just gonna do my thing, and I was hoping I wasn't gonna get a ticket, right? And there's a lot of people out there. You know what I mean? So when I pull up, my first customers, I had three customers. First customer walks up to me even before I even stop my car. So I stop the car, I get out, and I greet them, give them their food. And then as I'm talking to the first guy, the second guy calls me, because I always call my customers about 5 minutes before I get there, let them know I'll be there. That way they can meet me downstairs. The second guy comes down, and I walked away from my car a little bit, and I'm looking back at my car thinking, man, I hope I don't get a ticket, because there's a police officer right there. And I'm parked. When I say I'm parked next to a police officer, um, I'm maybe 2 to 6 feet away from the police officer. He's in front of me. I parked behind him. Okay. And in Las Vegas, sorry about the AC if you can hear that. It's just hot, guys. Sorry, it's 100 degrees, 99 degrees or something, even at night. So I walk away from my car towards the front door, and I meet the second customer, give him his food, look over at my car, no ticket. The police officer doesn't come out. So the third guy is having a hard time finding where I'm at, because there's different doors to come out of some of these hotels, and plus he wasn't expecting me to come because he was my third delivery, and I got there pretty quick. He wasn't expecting me to be there that quick, so he took maybe about 3 to 5 minutes to get down there. Meanwhile, I can see my car. It's not like it's out of my sight. I'm probably about 40 yards away from my car. Now, mind you guys, I do this all the time, okay? Now, the car had my keys in it, and it was running. And I'm thinking, man, I hope I don't get a ticket. So then the third guy comes down, and I turn away from my car. No big deal. If I get a ticket, I get a ticket. There's nothing I can do. I can't stare at the car. So I'm talking to the guy. We're shooting a you-know-what, and we're joking around and stuff. And I have my back turned to the car again. And we're talking. He's like, he gives me a good tip, too. He's like, all right, see you later. Turn around, my car is gone. You guessed it. My car is gone. And I'm thinking, oh, man, the freaking, because the, it's over there. The valet guys are over there. So I go over to the valet guys. I'm like, hey, did you guys move my car? I'm thinking, they wanted to get out of the way because there might be cars. They're like, no, we didn't move your car. I'm like, what? And I look over and I see the police car, but there's no police man in it. And I'm thinking, no, hell no. There's nobody, no way. So I start dialing 911, and then the police guy comes out as I'm making the police call, and the police officer comes out, and I hung up on 911, and I told him, I said, hey man, I think somebody stole my car. And he's like, oh, okay. And he slowly gets in his car and starts doing. I'm thinking, bro, go get him. He just left, maybe not even 45 seconds ago. But he doesn't. He just starts filling his stuff out. And I guess he was just the active guy doing something over there, so he wasn't really worried about that. So he called 2 other police officers. And I'm standing here with a pizza bag in my hand with no car, right? So the 2 police officers come up to me, and they're taking my information and asking me what happened. And I told them what happened. And he says, oh, man, why'd you do that? And then I said, well, a guy came up to me. I didn't turn the car off and blah, blah, blah. So I had the keys in the car running, guys, okay? Doors unlocked. I know, I'm a dummy. I know. Big mistake. And I know I made a mistake. That's one thing I always do. If you make a mistake, you gotta own up to it, or you're not gonna learn from it. You know what I mean? So they're taking my information, and meanwhile, the security guys come out from the Westgate. The security team comes out there, asks me a question. So I'm filling out paperwork for the police officers, a statement, and I'm filling out a statement from the Westgate Hotel, and I'm doing them at the same time. And they're asking me, what did I have in the car? And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I had about 15 ounces of silver. Yeah, I know, 15 ounces. I've been going I got them all from the Nevada Coin Mart. I was going up there for a little bit, and I kept it in the car. I didn't get a chance to put it in my stash. I didn't get it at one time. I got it in like over a 3-day period, 2 or 3 day period. And I had probably $200-300 on me, because I have a little money bag, like a bank bag, because I have a business account with Bank of America, and they give me a business bag. I got to go get another one. And I had all my tickets from, when I did at the pizza place. I had the cash in there, a bunch of change, a pen. I'm a professional, man. At least I thought I was. So they took that. They took the silver. I had my iPad in there, the one I used to make these videos. They took that. I had my Beats by Dre wireless headphones, the little small ones that go, the sports one that go around your ears, the ones I wear freaking all the time. Those were in there. All my ID, my identifications. I don't have any debit or credit cards, believe it or not, guys. I do everything virtually. I use it on my phone, the app on my phone. So I'm filling that out, letting them know everything. They're like, oh, why'd you leave this in the car? And the police officer actually thought I was lying when I told him I had silver. He's like, what are you doing with silver? What kind of silver? Because there's the male cop, because there was a male and a female, he was kind of being a little a-hole to me. He was just being kind of condescending and whatever. So I'm just like, dang, why is he acting like this? So anyways, needless to say, that was a long walk home. I walked home that night, and it was a long walk. I'm not going to tell you how long, but it was a long walk, okay? And I did that on purpose. And the reason I did that, because I wanted to feel that pain, you know what I mean? Before I walk, let me rewind back. So the security at Westgate goes and looks at the film. They look at the film, and they go, wow, this guy was brazen. They go, let me tell you something. I've been here. This one guy, the head of the security. He says, I've been here for 15 years. He said, I've seen all kind of thefts out here in cars. I've seen them in the valet. I've seen them in parking lots. He said, I have never, since I've been here, seen somebody take a car right in front of the hotel like that. I said, wow, there's a first for everything. Of course it's me, right? So I'm like, sheesh. I was like, yeah. And they go, yeah, well, the crazy thing about it is this guy checked out a bag, some kind of book bag, at the security or the where they check bags or something. He left his last name up there. I don't know if it was a fake or a real one, and left and went and walked calmly past me, and walked to the car, walked into the car, act like it was his, and just took off. And this guy goes, this guy was so brazen. He goes, he definitely done this before. The police officer that was watching it, because they wouldn't let me watch it, tells me, yo, yeah, we know that guy. We know him. I'm like, you know him? Yeah, we know him. We know who he is. I'm like, you going to go after him? Well, we got to see what's up. No sense of urgency whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bash the police officers. Las Vegas, Nevada Police Department is very, very strenuous, man. There is so much crime here, guys. It's ridiculous. So anyways, I took a long, long walk home. Felt a lot of pain. And needless to say, guys, I was absolutely sick to my stomach. So for those of you that don't know, I know most of you guys know this, I just bought that car. It'd been about 9-10 days, man. So it's not like I wasn't appreciating the car, because every time I looked at it, my favorite colors are red and black. It's red, black rims, black tint. I just love that car. And it's a Toyota Camry LE. I went from a Toyota Avalon to a Toyota Camry LE. Love them. Love Toyotas, right? It's a step down, but I love that car. It was just like my other one. And so the next day I get up and I'm sick. I'm just absolutely sick, man. And not even about the stuff that I lost. I lost a few more little items too, but it's just like, man, my car is gone. And I just bought that. Now I had a decision to make right there and then. I talked to the police officer that night, and I asked him, should I call my insurance company? Blah, blah, blah. How long does it take? He says, well, it takes about 14 days for, usually about 14 days average, we find the car. And it takes about 5 to 10 days, business days, for the police report that you're filling out now for the insurance company to know about it. So I had a decision to make. Now, I had to think about this very, very carefully, because I just got this car, and I don't want my insurance to go up, right? I don't want to do insurance fraud. I'm not saying that. But two things I was dealing with. Number one, in February, my Toyota Avalon, I got into an accident with it. Now, it wasn't my fault, but I still got an accident. They pay me $19,300 plus rental cars and everything else for that accident. That's the first thing. The second thing, and this is another mistake I made. When I was filling out the insurance questionnaire, they were asking me questions. They asked me specifically, am I going to be using this car for deliveries? And I said, no, I'm not. So let's back it up. When I was at the hotel, I couldn't lie and say I wasn't delivering food, because they saw me on the video. So did it cross my mind for a second when the two police, before they got there, on the way there, just to say my car got stolen? Because I knew when I was doing this, whatever I said in the police report, my insurance company was going to read. Did it cross my mind? Of course it did. It crossed my mind. But honesty is the best policy. And I told them what the truth was. Now, I didn't tell the truth in the beginning about it in the insurance questionnaire, if I was going to use the car for delivery, because I knew I was, and I just was trying to keep my insurance down. And when I got into my accident in February, the insurance company didn't know I was delivering food and doing Ubers and stuff like that. Now, Uber, I do tell them about that, but I was particularly delivering food that night. I didn't tell them that because they didn't need to know that. It had nothing to do with the accident. But anyways, so now I'm in a conundrum. Number one, I didn't tell them that I was delivering food. And number two, I just got in a car accident. So now I'm sitting there tossing and turning, guys. What should I do? Should I take the gamble? And it was over the 4th of July weekend, okay? Now the next day was Friday, June 30th. That's the next day. No, excuse me, Thursday, June 30th. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday was the 4th of July weekend. And then Monday are going to be closed. Everything's going to be closed. So I decided, you know what? Let me see what happens. And let me wait till Tuesday to see what's going on with my car. Okay? So weekend went by and everything else. Nothing happens. Now, Saturday I get a call from the detective. This is funny. And he goes, "Hey, Jerry, I'm Detective such and such. I'm sorry. This is Saturday. My car got stolen Wednesday. So Thursday and Friday got no call. Saturday, I'm sorry, 'cause I called them and he called me back. He says, "Hey, I got your message just to let you know. I've been busy working on an attempted murder case, and I'll be back Wednesday and I'll get on to your case and everything else. But just to let you know, good news is the police officer that looked at the video, he knows who he is. I haven't looked at the video yet. I'm gonna look at it on Wednesday when I get back to work." I'm sitting there going, Wednesday? Now, this is Saturday. He works from Wednesday to Saturday. So, of course, Saturday is like his Friday, you know. So he's off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm like, jeez. So he tells me he knows the guy is. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, can you go over there? Oh, no, we don't really have probable cause. We can't just be going to people's houses. I'm sitting there going, huh? You got the guy's name and, yeah, we don't know if it's the right address. And basically, they got too much work to do to be fiddling of trying to find a guy who stole my car. That's bottom of the totem pole. And the thing is, now that I have gotten my car stolen, I've become a car theft expert now, I guess, in Las Vegas. There are so many car thefts here. It's ridiculous, right? There's so many. I think they should have a division for it, but they don't. They're short on police officers. Now, it's not the detective's fault, obviously. He just has to take the caseloads as he does. But I'm sitting there thinking, why in the heck is the guy that's doing an attempted murder case the same guy doing my car? So this is Saturday, right? Sunday goes by. Monday goes by. Tuesday goes by. So July 5th, I get a call, right? No, I get a voicemail saying that they found my car. Great. And it's at the impound and blah, blah, blah. So I call up, find out that they said on the voicemail that it was found July 3rd. I'm thinking, July 3rd? Why are you just telling me this now? Because Friday was the 1st, Saturday was the 2nd, Sunday was the 3rd, Monday was the 4th, and Tuesday was the 5th. So it was Tuesday I got the call. I said, well, why are you just calling me now if you got it on the 3rd? You know what I mean? I said, whatever. That's better than nothing. I might probably have to pay a couple extra bucks. So I called the company that got my car. Come to find out that the person that stole it ran out of gas on the highway, and they, left the car. Thank God. I'm thinking, man, are the keys in there? That's what I want to know. Are the keys in there? So they impounded it at the impound place where my Toyota Avalon was a few months ago for my insurance company's impound place, right? They found out as USAA because they look up the VIN number. They say USAA insurance, take it to this one. So I go there, and the lady at the front desk tells me, because the first thing I ask is the car in there? Is it damaged? They go, no, it looks like it's not damaged, and yes, the keys in there. She goes, yes, the keys are in there. Yes, thank God. She goes, go over there. So I go over there to the storage place, the other part of the thing, and then they say, yep, let's go back there. I had to put a vest on to make sure you don't get hurt. There's all kind of cars back there. Go back there, look all over that car, no key. So I'm like, okay. So I go back in the front and go, well, there's no key here. Oh, well, we don't move the key. The key's in the front. No keys in the car. Now, I don't have a duplicate. I only had one key. Okay, when I bought the car from the private individual, I only had one key, guys. So now I'm like, okay, but I'm happy I got the car back. But I got a rental car at this point because, the show must go on. But I don't have a key. So I get the car towed to where I live. And now I don't have a key, so I have to call up. No, let me back up. It was $400 and something bucks, almost $500 to get this car out of the impound. Here's the funny part. They tell us, okay, well, yeah, it's been in here since July 1st, and what we're going to do, I said, whoa, been here since when? They said July 1st. I said, July 1st. Yeah. Now, mind you guys, July 1st was a Friday. My car got stolen on Wednesday. The police officer, the detective, called me Saturday and told me, hey, I'm looking at your case. I'm thinking, dude, either you didn't know my car was stolen because you didn't even check, or you knew it, didn't tell me. And then the police that called me, the dispatch lady or whoever called me from the sheriff's office or whatever, the downtown Las Vegas Police Department, calls me on a Tuesday. She lied to me, said it was found on the 3rd, on Sunday, but it was found on Friday, guys. So I had to rent a car, doing all this stuff, and it was found 2 days after it got stolen, and 4 days later And so I had to pay all those storage fees because the impound don't want to hear that. I got to pay it. You know what I mean? So I almost paid $500 to get it out. I got it towed, which is another whatever. Then I had to pay for keys to get made. It was $250 to reset the computer on the car, $150 for a car with a key fob on it, and then the second key was $75 plus the taxes. So it was 500 something bucks. So it's 500 something bucks for the tow and the impound, 500 something bucks for the car, for the keys, and then I get there and the car won't start because they said there's no gas in it. So I went got a gas can, did that, put the gas in, completely dead. Found out that the battery's dead. Had to get another battery to come in. AAA come over, give me a battery. I had to buy that, 200 something bucks. So all in, I'm about 1,300 bucks, something like that, just to get the car on the road. Okay. Long story, man. Crazy. So the story is, guys, moral story is, don't leave your keys in the car and take responsibility for what you do. Crazy, man, crazy. And all the money that I've lost in silver and cash and the iPad and my headphones and everything else, it was crazy. But I've had my car back since the 5th. Today is the morning of the 15th, the night of the 14th, morning of the 15th. I've had it back for a while, been back on the road, and I love it. And I do not get out of the car without taking my key out. So, all right, so let me get you guys updated on everything else. Let me talk about this real quick, and I'm going to go. So, the CPI numbers come out. And let me tell you guys something real quick. 9.1, inflation rate year over year for the month of June 21 to June 2022 is absolutely that's an insane number. Even if it was real, it's not real. Obviously, it's higher than that. It's funny. I have some friends that actually believe those numbers. They have people argue with me, telling me those numbers are true and it's so high. I go, that number's not true. They go, yeah, they said it's 9.1, and I go, you think with your rent, your basket of goods? Cause so what do you buy? And they tell me what they bought, and I go, so what do you think gas is? You think gas is not? Oh yeah, that's higher, but the food is a little bit higher, but I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? And even though you pointed out and you look up the numbers and you see they're way higher than 9%, even when you give them the facts, instead of trying to say, man, you're right, they want to prove themselves right and what they hear in the media. Let's just say, guys, they do a good job brainwashing these folks, okay? So we know the CPI numbers are garbage. The PPI numbers came out. They're 11 point something. It's absolutely insane. The dollar index went over 109, and you know what that did for the price of metals. Guys, my goodness. I can't buy enough silver right now. I bought a 10 ounce right here. I got it in my hand. It's a First Majestic. I might take a picture and put it on the screen. 10 ounce bar. This is the lowest prices I've ever paid for silver, because silver dropped below 19. It was 18 something this morning. It's so hard for me to hold on to cash, guys. I paid $225 for an ounce or 10 ounces of silver. So basically $22.50 an ounce. Guys, that is absolutely ridiculous. In a few days, about a week or so, I'll hit my 2-year anniversary of doing this. I started July 20 something, I don't know exactly the day, 2020, of stacking silver. And I have never, and most of you guys probably haven't either, have never paid this low, including with the spot price and the premiums, this low for silver ever. I paid 24 bucks, in the beginning when it went down to like 21 or 22 or whatever, when the premiums were much lower. But even with the premiums the way they are, it's still, you're getting silver at 22, 23, 24 bucks. Guys, they are absolutely giving this stuff away. And what's crazy about it, man, is there is more money, or more cash, or liquidity in the market than ever in history, and it ain't even close. So let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that there's all this cash out here, trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars in the U.S. Prices of everything are skyrocketing. The value of your dollar is going down. Now, I'm not talking about the Dixie, the dollar index. That's just the basket of currencies that it's relatively comparing to. that just means we're doing less money printing and bad policies and screw ups with the scamdemic and everything else than the other countries, the other 6 countries. You mean to tell me, with all this out there, all that monetary stuff, that these metals right here, silver, platinum, gold, are going down? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't get it. It is absolutely crazy. And with the manipulation of silver, with the paper markets and everything else, and these big banksters and these big companies that want to trade silver at the lowest prices they can, because remember that in the future markets, they'll promise a price of silver a year out, from last year. They'll say, oh, and this year we'll sell it to you at $23, $24 an ounce, and we'll promise that price for the whole year. And then they have to keep those numbers suppressed, because nothing, I don't give a damn what anybody says. The reason I love silver, because nothing is more suppressed in the entire, not just commodity market, in just the market period, more than silver, in my personal opinion. What asset do you know that is less than half of its all-time high from 42 years ago? 1980, and then 2011, which was 12 years ago. Now these are 2011 and 1980 dollars, not adjusted for inflation. Because in 1980, I know it's the Hunt brothers manipulation, trying to buy up the market, silver market, corner the silver market. And then in 2011, the Dixie, I think, was in the 70s. That's why it was so low. Because remember, it's an inverse curve. When the dollar goes down, when the buying purchasing power of the dollar goes down relative to the other currencies, then the metals go up. That's a more safer thing. But now everybody's flooding into the dollars, because the dollar is the strongest currency in the world right now, the U.S. dollar. But what do you guys think is going to happen when all those dollars that are overseas? That's the majority of the things that we export, guys. Because we don't really export anything. What do you think is going to happen when these companies decide to go? These countries decide to go, you know what? We don't need those dollars, race car driver. We don't want those anymore. We're going to send them back to you and give us these goods or these blahs or these, we're going to cash out the bonds and blah, blah, whatever, right? Gold, silver, give us that. Here's your cash back. What do you think is going to happen to all those trillions that are out there around the world that come back to the United States? What do you think is going to happen to the metals then? When the Dixie, that's 108, 109 right now, goes down to 65 cents or 75 cents. It is going to be absolutely insane, guys. Okay? So there you have it, man. The CPI numbers are out. Those are a lie. The Dixie is crazy. Bitcoin's, still, they're giving it away. Platinum, they're giving away. Gold, they're giving it away. Guys, if you guys got some extra cash, I don't even got to tell you what to do. If you don't have any Bitcoin, guys, go get a little bit of Bitcoin and do what you got to do with it. If you're a Bitcoin person and you don't like precious metals, go get you some silver, some platinum, and gold, all right? Appreciate you guys listening. Sorry I rambled my butt off. I know this video is long. I have no idea how long it is. I'm not even looking at the timer. But, guys, the moral of the story is don't leave your keys in your car. Always... take responsibility for your mistakes. I made a big mistake and I learned from it, and it cost me big time. Can I go to the police station and fill out reports and all this other stuff? Yeah, I could, but I just don't have time, man. I'm trying to make some money, so. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you guys think of the market? What do you guys think about my little story? Call me stupid. It's all good. I know you guys won't. You guys are my boys. But if you do, you do. I'll take it. I'll take it around the chin. All right. Also, let me know what you guys are buying. Are you guys picking up silver? Let me know what you guys are paying with the premiums per ounce. Let me know. I'm very interested in that. Please, guys, in the comment section below, do me a favor, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button only if you like it. If you guys like my channel and my videos, go ahead and share it, guys. Am I sharing stuff with you? Holy crap. I started not to even tell you guys this because it's so embarrassing. But, hey, everybody makes mistakes, and nobody's above that. And I'm glad I got you guys to vent to. And you guys are still my boys, man. You know I love you guys, man, for real. You guys are my boys, all right? And it's crazy. So at least, we got some silver. Also, side note, when I found my car, I found two ounces of silver on the side panel. He must have looked at it and put it in the side panel, forgot about it. So yeah, so there's that. So I'm sharing that with you guys. The least you can do is share my videos, because you already know sharing is caring. Like I said before, you guys also know I love you very much. You guys are my boys. Y'all know that. All right, guys. I don't got my shirt on. Keep on stacking. All right, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna get this cash. We're gonna work our asses off every day. Put these hours in, man. Get you 14, 15, 16, 17 hours a day working. You know what I mean? We got so much stuff to get, man. There's never enough silver, never enough gold, platinum, silver, Bitcoin, canned goods, food, supplies, bullets, ammo, all that stuff. We need all that stuff, guys. All right? Keep on keeping up. Let's go. I'm so tired of knowing what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, man, for real. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon. Leave me your comments, for real. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Peace and love, guys.